Hello and welcome to the darkened room of music conversation.
I'm Darren.
And I'm Chris, and welcome to another rapid record rating episode.
Cool.
Second one ever. And this time we thought we would stick with one that is recently released.
Brand new, in fact.
Yeah, came out 19th of November. Adele's long-awaited 5 years since her last album called 30. And in its first week, it actually sold 839 album units, equivalent album units. That's where they composite, like the streams, downloads, and actual physical album copies. So it did pretty well when it first came out.
Absolutely.
And we have just sat and listened to the whole album.
I just heard one song. I'd heard the single, and that was
I had only heard the single as well.
Right.
Second single was released as of this recording. So there's 2 singles out so far. Right. I hadn't heard that one yet. Heard it for the first time when we just listened to it.
Likewise.
So what we're going to do, we're going to play you the audio clips, just so you can kind of get an idea of what the album sounds like.
All right.
As that goes along, we are going to show you what our rating of each individual song is, give you the composite at the end, and then we're going to kind of discuss.
Let's get it.
All right.
All right, so overall, what did you think about it?
Adele, I really loved her last 3 albums. I know that she's been through a divorce. I know she's had a kid, and she's, struggling with kind of a lot of things. And I don't know. I kind of feel like there was nothing that jumped out and grabbed me. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm thinking Send My Love to Your New Lover and Set Fire to the Rain. Those were just epic songs.
Right.
I loved them, and they had power and energy.
Instant gratification.
There wasn't a lot of that on here.
Right.
Now, there are songs on here I really did love.
Yeah.
Like the second single, which was, what was that? Oh My God.
Yeah.
That's my favorite one on there. I scored that one a 10.
Yeah, I feel like she's 30 years old. She's been through a lot. And this was her, I'm mature album.
Yeah.
Have my fans grown up with me? Are they ready to follow me into this new life? That very similar, and I mentioned this earlier when we were listening to it, to what Gwen Stefani did with Return to Saturn after
that's a good comparison.
Tragic Kingdom.
Yeah.
It was like, she was 30 years old or around 30 years old and wanting to have kids and all that stuff. And so it was kind of a mature album. I didn't think it was the right album to make following up Tragic Kingdom.
Yeah.
I kind of get the same feeling with that here. I could be wrong. There are moments that I absolutely loved on this album, and moments that I didn't really like that much. I feel like the album really gets bogged down by slow songs near the end of the album.
Yeah.
Based on my rating, you can tell that. I think the last song was epic and brilliant, and I felt like she could have left off the 3 songs prior to that and just had that one, and it would have had the same impact.
Yeah, I didn't score that one real high, but I think it's because of the 2 previous songs.
Yeah.
It's like I was kind of getting tired of the album at that point.
Exactly.
And I think that affected my score. One thing that I can say on a positive side to that is it almost does feel like that those last 3 songs, you're just kind of sitting there with her as she's playing the piano and almost like improvising, just what and that's cool to a certain extent.
I thought it sounded like they were demos.
Well, demos, that kind of proves my point. She's just kind of sitting there improvising. She's demoing the song.
Yeah.
So, that's kind of cool in a way, but it's not something that I can listen to repeatedly.
Me either.
Yeah.
Me either.
And another thing I can say about this album, too, is she's kind of breaking the formula of make songs quick. I mean, people are recording really short songs because of the Spotify algorithm.
True.
if it's 3 minutes or more, and someone like clicks away from the song, you get less credit of a listen,
right,
than you would if it was like 2 minutes long and they listened to half of it. You would get better credit off of that.
I agree with that. Props to her for keeping the album concept in mind.
Exactly right. Yeah,
and she, I think this was thought out, like the songs, the order of the songs, and all that. So I mean, I agree. She makes albums.
Yeah, she did, and she really constructed an album here for sure. And she kind of broke the trend of the modern day.
Right. The song "Can I Get It"? I think it was like track number 6 on there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Something about that sounds familiar. Overall, I think it was a pretty good record. It'll probably do very well. It's already done very well. Yeah. I don't get the feeling it's going to have the lasting impact that her other records had. Yeah. But who knows? I'm not an A&R guy. We'll find out.
Yeah. And the first single, "Easy on Me," it seemed like that was just a callback to Someone Like You, which was a big hit for her.
Right.
It didn't really break any new ground. And that's the first thing I thought of when I heard that, of like, well, that's an Adele song.
I totally agree. So,
it's good, but it's not anything different.
Completely agree.
So, and that could be a good thing. I mean, AC/DC made a career out of that. So,
give them what they want.
Exactly right.
Well, we compiled our scores. Mine came out to a 61. Yours came out to a
72 and a half.
72 and a half. So if you put those two together, what do we get?
66.75 would be our combined composite score.
Now, don't think of this like it's a grading scale like in school. That's about retaining information. Mm-hmm. What we're saying is 66, what was it again?
0.75, yeah.
66.75% of the material is really good. Look at it that way.
Yeah. So I agree with that.
That's good. Mm-hmm. So, you liked it a little better than me. I didn't like the slower songs near the end of the album that much.
Yeah.
But then I had probably more songs that I scored 10 than you did. So,
yeah.
Your mileage may vary.
There you go. All right. Well, that does it. We try to make these kind of quick and short. And
I love Adele.
Yeah, I do too. I really love her. I love her
wish
voice.
her nothing but the best.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be back again with another one of these and some newer episodes too. So take care, guys.
See you.